Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the Magical Mystery Tour. Today, makeup revisited. Oldie but a goodie. This is the OG chocolate bar. Before we get to it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. I need to stop clicking, let's get to it. This is not my original chocolate bar. This is, I got rid of that years ago. This is one I actually picked up a few years ago in the Mecca yearly sale. I mean, it wasn't even stocked then. Mecca sell these to get rid of, have the yearly sale to get rid of old stock. That is the only way they have any form of sale whatsoever. So this one is pretty fresh looking. Looking at it now, like I understand there's been dupes of this left, right and centre. But nowadays I think it looks pretty boring. You know, we've got this pop of khaki up here and this pop of purple and a little baby pink. But other than that, I mean, she is a super neutral palette. So I've got a little bit going on bright wise to my face today, so let's just go in easy and create just a simple look for the sheer nostalgia of it, using this lightest bone shade, just putting this in the top region just to flatten down my TV screens, because I do have a lot of space. And I'm thankful for that. Now, I always say I want to do a super lightweight eye look. How do you reckon we'll go today? Oh, okay. Going in now with, oops, this shade here. Oh, God. I'm looking in my monitor and it's back to front. Just through the crease and tickling that out. Like I said, it's going to be a super lightweight eye look. Back into that same shade. I'm not going to use any shimmer. I may not. Just depending on your eye shape, don't forget, look straight ahead into a mirror if you have saggy eyes and hold your brush down the end. Straight ahead into a mirror and make sure that you are carrying that colour above where you can see. You're not tucking it right into there. Bringing it up and above. Of course you're tucking it in there, but you need to be able to see it. If you can't, when you're looking straight ahead, no one else can. Just swirling that around in little circles now, just to diffuse that out. You can see, and getting lighter in the touch as we go up, because that just helps with the blend, your touch on it. Now, if you want to learn how to diffuse and blend a bit better, I can't recommend enough going down to your local Officeworks, newsagents, art and craft supply. Grab yourself some paper, grab yourself a 2B, a 4B, a 6B pencil, and just start shimmying it and try and lighten up your gradient, right? Then get your finger and buff it over the paper to help with that blend, and that'll get you to start to realize the concept of what you need to be doing on here, because you'll feel instinctually with your fingers how to blend that out a bit more, and that will translate into your hold on a brush. It really does work. I think my blending got a lot better once I started doing that myself. So I think I'm just going to use this pink on my lid just to lighten it. And I'm going straight across the whole lid at the moment. Like I said, I'm wanting to keep it quite light today. I don't know if you heard that. I generally now, when I'm editing, have a background filter to try and edit out any noise. Feels out there gaming. It's always a go game, so I can go play in this. But don't make any noise. Don't do this. Don't do that. It's so nice. Really liking that for light neutral, but because it's me, I'm going to go into this dark brown here, just on this liner brush, and I'm pushing it. Pull it down, like have a look at your lash line, right? Don't try and go above it, like try and get the brush partly on your lashes, because that's going to, you can see it's going to keep the colour there, but we're just adding a bit of depth to our lash line to make them look a bit fuller. Can you see that? How it looks like I've got more lashes, even though this sag, let's pull this sag up a bit. It looks like I've got more lashes on this side than this side, and that's just, it's a trick of the eye by doing this. And try to keep it more on your lashes than on the actual lid. You can see that fills out the base of them. For underneath the eye, we're not going to go quite as heavy underneath. I do think we'll use this shade first to line underneath, and then we might buff it out a bit with that. Cleaning off the liner brush that I just used because that had a darker shade on it, and going in and you don't have to do this, but don't use a pencil eyeliner underneath your eyes. It's just too harsh on our aging eyes. Going into this shade now and holding it more at this angle because I really want to soften that line, and I can go in harder without spreading that shade everywhere. See what I mean? It's softening it up. And I don't know why, but when I do this, unless I'm talking to you, I tend to hold my breath. Not ideal. So yeah, this side's a bit softer than underneath that. Okay. And just working it back and forth. And if it's still not soft enough for you, just grab a little sort of bullety brush. I've got nothing on this now. And now I'm going in and blending it a bit more because there's nothing on it, but I have got that blend happening with those two shades. Can move that back and forth. And the same on this side. Now on the inner corner, cleaning off that little bullety brush again, and I do this to make sure that I don't get creasing under the eyes. Let's go into, this is a, it's not picking up real well. This is a white pink shimmer, not a strong shimmer nowadays, but that is the only touch of shimmer that we are adding, and that is to lighten up, highlight the inner corner. If you don't like a shimmer on your inner corner, just use that bone shade again. cleaned off that brush a little bit so that it's not too intense, and just diffusing that now. Pull it across to blend. I think we've succeeded in not going in too intense. I've got, will this work on my waterline? Let's see, I have got this Maybelline Master Drama Light Liner. This is a pinky shade. Can't read it. So that just bounces a bit of light in the eyes and opens them up a little bit more. I'm just going to go and put on my mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so back with mascara on. What do we think? I mean, you're not going to get anything dramatic out. Well, yeah, you could get dramatic, as in you could do a smoky eye using this and this, or this colour. Like, we've got some darker colours here. This is just a workhorse neutral palette. I'm never going to be blown away, but it's a good one to turn to, if you don't want to think too hard, and two, you want something that's a little bit unobtrusive. Would this palette do well if it was released nowadays? No. I mean, it blended super well. I just think nowadays we want a little bit more from our palettes. Though I could be wrong, because Too Faced every year release their tin palettes, which is essentially just a neutral palette with a couple of pops of colour, and they always do well. I mean, I don't buy every year's, but I've certainly bought a few. Someone's a bit excited outside, honking their horns. That being said, I'm really happy with having just a simple look today. Did you pick up this palette when it came out? Do you still have it in your collection? If it came out now, would you pick it up? Sound off down below. Let me know what you think. But that is it for another Makeup Revisited. Just blending out. Try the pencil trick. Like, please try that pencil trick. There is something really relaxing about pushing lead around paper. Like, it's shading. It's what we do on our eyes. It will really help with your blend. Until next time, my loves, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. Come along, hang out, subscribe, all that jazz. Until next time, take care. Mwah.